welcome to another episode of Coffee and Code. Today, we are on episode 4 and we're looking at if statements. So, I've obviously done some preparation for today, and I've written quick a snippet of code just to walk through, control flow, looking at if statements. So, as usual, create your main function and then we'll move on. Meanwhile, I'll get everything set up so you can just see it on the screen. Just bear with me. So first I'll just create a quick integer and I'll set the age as 25. And then what I'm doing now is I'll use the keyword if. So, like if you are going to ask someone a question that if you're X number of years old, then we'll let you into the club, for example. So now we're just going to check that our variable age is greater than 18, and then we're using the same function that we did before. So system.out.println, which will just print something to the console, so that we can see that there. And so if the age is greater than 18, we will print out to the console that, you know what, you can vote, right? So currently it's at 25, so we'd expect it to print out the correct value and say that you can vote. And in our else condition, which is our fallback, right? So if the first condition fails, which is that the age is greater than 18, if it turns out that it's 17, for example, the age, then it'll print out, sorry, no voting for you, basically. So what we'll do is quickly run this farm, give it a couple of seconds as well. This laptop is a bit old. What it's printed out is what we expected. You can vote. Excellent, right? Because the age is 25 and we're comparing it and making sure that it's greater than 18. So it makes sense, right? The other thing you can do with if statements is you can do an else if. And an else if you could include brackets to include another condition, to say that, oh, if this also happens, so if the first one fails, then it goes to the next one, then it goes to the next one, then it goes to the next one, and it kind of works in a similar sort of fashion. So now we're going to put the specific condition that the age is less than 18. You don't really need to do this, you can just use an else, but I just want to show you that you can also put other conditions in, if you really wanted to. And all it'll print out now is saying that you're not 18 yet, basically. Because we've updated the age to 16 now as the integer, it will now print out you're not 18 yet, hence not able to vote in this situation. So that's a quick overview of if statements and control flow. Thanks for joining today's episode and tune in for episode 5 tomorrow.